the other gender will fear you like a lion. If you're desperate, it's not just every Tom, Dick, and Harry that comes into your life. You're like, oh, it's the one. Good to have you back again. It's good to have you back again. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Princess Macaulay and I'm a YouTuber based in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. So if this is your first time stopping by, please don't make it your last by clicking the subscribe button below and joining the family. And if this isn't, hi babes, welcome to a new video. So like the title of this video says, today we will be discussing things you need to know before jumping into the dating scene. Ha! Dating in Nigeria is not easy. Having a boyfriend, finding the one, your lomolo that is meant for you, he is not easy. But that's not what we are going to go into today. Today we are going to be talking about, like I mentioned, things you need to know before going into a relationship, things you need to know before dating. Dating for me is that phase where you're talking to people and trying to figure out who your partner is going to be. It's a period for me where you learn about people, like learn about the other gender, maybe one or two. At the dating stage, you might be talking to more than one person just to know if you or her would be in a relationship. And as much as we don't um, actually define it that way here, especially in Nigeria, I would say it's important that you know these things before you find the one. So this video is going to benefit mostly those people that are about to find the one, that are already talking to persons and want to be in a relationship, or just came out of a relationship. If you're in a relationship, this video might not really be for you. It's the next video, which I'll be talking about common dating mistakes that we should avoid in our 20s, would be the perfect video for you. However, you're welcome to join us in this discussion today. So before we kind of dissect the topic, I just want to put this out here because this kind of summarizes everything I'm going to say today. Say to yourself, I am mine before anyone else's. I don't know if you caught that, but basically what I'm trying to say is you are yours before anyone else's. So I basically have me before I have any other person. Before I can rely on the next person, I should rely on me. Before I'm able to love the next person, I should love me first. Before I say this person is mine, I am mine first. Or before I'll say I am yours, like especially when we get married, we're like, I'm his. Before I can say I'm his, I am first mine. If you understand this, it would really help you in your dating life. In fact, it won't just help you in your dating life, it will help you in your life. I promise you, if you understand this, it is going to change a lot for you. The first thing, I kind of wrote things down, but first thing I'm going to say is that you should know yourself. Guys, like I said, you're yours before any other person's. So know yourself. Take out time to know yourself, know what works for you, know what you want, know what you like, know what you appreciate, know what ticks the boxes for you, know what makes you happy. If possible, solo dates before you even start dating or start looking for a partner. Be so in love with yourself that the next person coming into your life gets to see that yes, this person really understands self-love. I'm saying this because most times we actually wait until someone comes and love us before we get to appreciate us more. See, you don't need anybody. Oh. Yes, love is such a beautiful thing. I would not trade what I have right now for a 1 million naira. I won't trade it for 5 million naira. But it is important that you love yourself enough to the extent that the next person who is coming to you sees that you appreciate your being. That way you have more value to them, because they get to understand that, okay, I can't toy with this person, and even if I want to toy with this person would not stick around to take all my bullshit. So you need to love yourself enough for the next person to be able to appreciate you better. So know yourself, know what you want. You don't have to write it down and all of that. You just need to build a level of self-love, and create time more for yourself. As we go on in life, activities sometimes kind of overwhelms us, and we kind of lose touch with ourselves at times. We lose ourselves in trying to chase money, we lose ourselves in trying to chase the career, we lose ourselves in trying to be the person everyone expects us to be sometimes. And it's crazy and it's kind of sad. So you need to actually take out time and understand yourself. If maybe you've been in a relationship previously and then you're taking a break right now, you need to reflect on yourself. Okay, yes, our partners or our ex-partners must have had their problem, but you too, what's your problem? What's your flaws? Where do you need to improve? Be intentional about growing and becoming a better version of you. That way you don't come, sometimes we get hurt and we don't even know how toxic we are to the next person. So take out time, reflect on ways to make yourself a better person before the next person comes. Yes, we cannot really rule off the experience. We can't really rule off make excuses for our ex-partners. Maybe they treated you bad and all of that. We can't make excuses for them, but still, even as you expect someone else to work on themselves, take out time to work on yourself. Give yourself time to grow, give yourself time to get better. I'm not saying be harsh on yourself or be hard on yourself and tell yourself, oh, I'm a bad person, I didn't do well, this is it, or blame yourself for whatever failed relationship you've had in the past. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is be self-aware, guys. Like, just improve yourself, level up your life. I'm really saying it because I just started my level up journey, and I would say it has really helped me a lot, not just in the way I deal with every other person. It has helped me personally. I'm more confident, and that's also another point. You need to be confident when you intentionally work on yourself. There's this confidence, and there's this level of confidence that you don't even know you show off. The next person coming to you just sees it and understands, okay, this is a woman of value. She knows what she's bringing on the table. They don't have to ask you, oh, what are you bringing on the table? If you know this before dating, it is going to really change the game for you. I know sometimes they make it seem like, oh, as a woman you're not supposed to be so confident and all of that. It's wrong, girl. Don't even shrink. Do not shrink. If you shrink, the chaps will easily come to you. But if you are confident, build and work on yourself, intentionally improve yourself, I promise you, someone who understands what it means to have a woman of value in his life would definitely appreciate you. Okay, I don't know if this is number 2 or number 3, but emotional maturity is necessary. Guys, relationship no easy. You go cry, there will be days your partner will definitely make you cry. There will be days you feel like I don't support violence, but if you guys know what I mean, you know what I mean. relationship is not an easy game, trust me. And emotional maturity and intelligence is so important if you're going to be in the dating pool. If you're going to go into a relationship, you need to have emotional maturity. It also takes us back to step one, where you actually have to intentionally work on yourself. Please try and get a level of emotional maturity. It's not just about the butterflies. Oh, this guy is cute, his lips, his eyes, his nose. Okay, is that all? Sis, is it the lips and eyes that you will eat? That's not what is important here. If you have a level of emotional maturity, it helps you know what is important, so that you don't find yourself in a situation whereby, oh, he opens the door, because maybe he opens the door for you to come down, you just conclude that, oh, he's the one. Or because he got you flower and you're like, oh yeah, I think he's the one. Or because he just does little things, maybe he recharges your phone, he, after you guys finish a call, he just sends you recharge card, and you're like, oh, he's definitely the one if he can do this. No, really say start now to highlight what is important in finding a partner for you, because that's not what this video is all about. And for us, we have our different personal preferences for what is important, but trust me, there are certain things that you want outside the old cuteness, old butterflies, he's tall, he's black, blah blah blah. There are things that are way more important than that. And if you're going to be in the dating pool, or if you're going to have a relationship or going to a relationship, emotional maturity will help you discern what is important and know how to recognize a good one. Trust me. Another thing that is so important is having a standard. Girl, I cannot overemphasize establishing standards. See, when you're a woman of value first, there's no way you're not going to have standards. Trust me, there's no way you're not going to have standards. You definitely have standards. I know you don't want to compromise it. I'm telling you now, you do not want to compromise it. Have a standard. Have a standard for the kind of partner you're looking out for. It's not just every Tom, Dick, and Harry that comes into your life. You're like, oh, he's the one. You know, he just plates one small weaving, and then you comes to you and like, oh, he's cute, so he's the one. No, have a standard. Okay, let me give you guys this gist. So some time ago, I was single. So during that period, I was looking to start dating, so I wanted to go on a couple of dates with some persons, and there was this particular guy that I decided to go on a date with. First, we set our meeting time, I think 6 p.m. It was supposed to be 6 p.m. and then the guy and I agreed on a place, and time, like I said, 6 p.m. And the time came and he didn't call. First, if we agreed to have a date, I would love it that, see, men are chasers. They chase. Men do the chasing. Sorry, but most times that's how it works. Men use the masculine energy, I use the feminine energy, so I'm kind of laid back and hoping you do the chasing. Okay, so this guy didn't even call to ask if we are still up for the dates, and then 6 p.m. came and went. The guy did not call, and in my head I was like, I hope nigga ain't waiting for me to call him, because that won't happen. But now here's the funny thing. The day after the date was supposed to happen, he called and was like, oh, I didn't hear from you yesterday. And I was like, oh God, were you waiting for me to call you? We had a date. We said, oh, we fixed a date. We said we'll meet by 6 p.m. so day, so place. And you didn't even call to say, oh, are you still up and available for the dates? And then the time came and just passed and nothing from me, and they expect me to call you. And then he was like, oh, sorry, some things came up, and I thought you would actually reach out. I said, okay. I wasn't going to reach out. But then, because maybe I was really wanting at the time to, I really liked this guy and I was really hoping there would be something, I decided to, okay, let's reschedule. Guys, I compromised. Now, here's what happened. The next date that we set to meet came an hour before the time. The guy, I kind of called him, I think, and I was like, oh, are we still up for this date today? He said yes. I told him, okay, 6 p.m. still. He said yes. Guys, 6 p.m. came, and I texted him that I'm on my way. Dude was like, okay, I'll see you in some minutes. I was like, okay. I got to the venue and 6 p.m. this guy wasn't there. 6:30 this guy wasn't there. He didn't call me to say, oh, please, I'll be late or something, which I was expecting him to do. And only for after 45 minutes, because I was hungry, I was like, you know what, I'm not going to wait for this guy. When he comes, but if he comes, he would either, if he wants to eat, he will eat, by because me, by then I would have left. So I ordered my food, I ate, and I left the place. And I remember leaving, and I got home around past 7, and this guy still hadn't called me to say, oh, I'm sorry, or so there's something, or something came up, or there's traffic or something. And I was like, who the hell is this guy to think he can keep me waiting without um like apologize, without, like, I don't even know how to put it, guys. Let me just tell you, do not compromise. I remember that guy called me around to 8 thereabouts, and then he was like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm coming right now, I mean GRA, the traffic is terrible. And I said, Oga, okay. I did not say any other thing. I ended the call, and I think around 8:30 or past 8 thereabout, guys, he called me. Oh, I got here, I didn't see. I said I left since 7, and after now, please do well to delete my number and don't contact me again, and you should know why, And he was like, oh, sorry. I said, you're very disrespectful, and I can't even believe that I gave you the opportunity to stand me up. And I ended the call and I blocked him. Guys, do not compromise. It never works. If from the first day he showed you signs of unseriousness, cut him off. And that's why I'm saying have standards. I'm not saying that unforeseen events can come up and somebody dish you on a date. It happens at times, but why should you really stick around to know why he didn't show up? It's none of your business. Why you won't calling him after to ask him why he didn't show up? It's none of your business. Move on. The next person, the next serious person will come. Which brings me to the next. Don't be too desperate. Try not to be desperate. I'm serious. I know everyone is having lumolo these days, and love is beautiful and all that mushy feeling. You want to feel it too, but don't be desperate. When you are desperate, men will devour you. Take it from me, the other gender will tear you like a lion if you're desperate. And the thing about this is you can't really hide that you're desperate. It's usually obvious, that moment that somebody sees you and the person is like, oh, this one, she not get any other person asking her out, obviously, for her to be chasing like this. And that's why I say I don't chase. I don't chase so that I don't seem desperate. Okay, I don't chase so that I don't seem desperate. I basically kind of let things happen. I slowly let things happen. I don't want to chase so much that I lose my value. I don't want to chase so much so that it doesn't look like. I don't even want to chase. Do the chasing. When I see you putting efforts, if you see someone who is putting efforts, you would know. Then I can now reciprocate or return it small. But put effort. Let me see that you really, really, really want to have something with me. You want to, like, I really don't go into relationship with strangers. I love to friend zone first. I love to go from friend zone to relationship. So I want to see that you intentionally want to be my friend, want to be in my corner before I decide to take you seriously. So don't be desperate to find a partner. Take it slow. If the first person is not serious, let him go. The next person coming would be better. So like I said, don't be desperate. Don't let them know that you're desperate. If you're desperate, if you're feeling all that anxiety, please work on it. Don't go looking for a partner like that, because then you won't actually take your time to sieve the chaff and the real material. You just want to jump onto the easiest or quickest person that comes your way. You understand? You just want to, oh, let it just be that I'm in a relationship, or you just pick the wrong person. We can't really control life or actually predict what future with this person will be like, or say okay, know it all. We can't really know it all, but at least you not being desperate helps you keep that authority of choosing whom to let go and who to hold on to. But where you're desperate, everybody seems like a potential partner, so you just want to jump on it. So yeah, those are basically the tips I wanted to share with you guys. I wanted to make this video short and very simple. Like I said, there will be a part 2 of this video coming shortly, and I might not be discussing it alone, so watch out for that video, especially if you are already in a relationship. These are my tips that I just wanted to share with you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you know any other tips and you would love to share, please leave it in the comment section. And even if you don't and you just like this video, help me say something in the comment section, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Love you.